Douglasville, what you want to talk about? We know what you want to talk about. Y'all missed us a little bit. This is going to be a live show today, man. I mean, we got action-packed. We got our man KY back in the building.
How y'all doing? What's going on?
And we got our resident Wesley ready to talk a little talk, ready to be about a little something tonight.
You ready to fight?
Hey, man.
Ready to fight.
I stay ready. I stay ready, but,
That's what they doing in the con. They fighting now, see.
Nuck if you buck. I don't know what's going on with that, but, it's a lot of stuff going on since we've been on last. It's a lot of stuff going on. Once again, that call-in number's going to be up 445-1605.
Come on, man. What you doing?
Oh, you ain't been here, man.
445-1605.
You ain't been here.
Let me get on that, man. They gonna want to call in tonight.
You ain't been here, man, so
I'm back, man. I'm back.
Are you back, really?
Got a little something to say.
Tell the people why you was gone, man.
Hey, man, I had to take a little hiatus, man. I was with my little boy, man, getting him right. And, just had to take some time off, man.
Take some time
But,
off?
basketball back, baby.
Oh.
Basketball back.
So you're a basketball guy?
I'm a sports guy. But when I tell y'all something about this basketball, you better listen.
He said, I'm a sports guy.
That's right. Sports guy.
We are live right now on YouTube and Twitter, and we have a live feed on IG. So comment, talk to us. Once again, that call-in number is what?
445-1605. I ain't missed the beat with that, ain't
We're going to go ahead and talk about the good guys. We're going to talk about the good guys. The good guys are currently 13-7. They are 8-1 in the region. That one loss coming to a team across the county. Who they lose to? Lithia Springs. The good guys lost to Lithia Springs. Why are you looking at me like that?
I ain't saying nothing, but you see me looking at you. The good guys. The good
They
guys.
are the good guys. They are the good guys.
Man, come on, man. The good guys? You still calling them the good guys?
Yeah, I'm still gonna roll with the good guys. What's up, Aaron? I see you.
B-Lou ain't there no more. The good guys.
D-Jack, what's up, boy?
LW.
we are still gonna call them the good guys. You know, the good guys are 13-7, 8-1, and they lost to Lithia Springs.
To who?
Lithia Springs a week before.
Can you refer to them as the Mighty Mighty Lions? The Mighty Mighty Lions. Hey, I ain't got a dog in the fight, man, but I got the Mighty Mighty Lions, baby.
They lost to the Lions 57-46. But they beat South Paulding on Friday by 10. So the region is in their control. The region is in Alexander's control. They're 8-1. Right behind them is Rome at 8-1. But that one loss that Rome has came to who? Alexander beat Rome. So they got the tiebreaker. You know what it is. Alexander's led by who? Who they led by?
Pops.
Pops Dunson. And they got Torian, who's ready for a big second half of the year. They got Ethan, they got Micah, who's just biting at the bit for people to know them just like they know the other good guys at Alexander. So I'm expecting a lengthy run, and they are number 8 in the state. They're ranked number 8
Still?
in the state. Yes, they are.
With a bad loss like that?
Yep, they rank number 8 in the state.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead and ask that question, KY.
Big Pops fan, doing his thing.
You're a Pops fan.
Pops gonna be able to carry them? Because he got to do a lot. He got to check the best player on the other team.
Pops should not to check the best player
I
on
didn't
the other
say
team.
I didn't say what he
Torian should check the
I-
best
I-
player
hey,
on the
look,
other
man,
team.
I ain't say what he shouldn't have to. I'm saying with my eyes what I see.
Okay.
When I do see the games, I see Pops on the best player. I see Pops trying to be the scorer. I see Pops trying to, you
Pops
know,
doing everything, huh?
right. Down the stretch, there's gonna be a lot on Pops. Pops is a hell of a player, but is Pops gonna be able to carry that burden on his back like that?
I don't think Pops is going to have to do it because Pops is going to not be on the best player coming down the stretch. Whatever you see, I don't see the same thing. I know Pops.
You don't see Pops on the best player
I do
sometimes?
not see Pops guarding the best player.
Okay.
So when you watch the Lithia game, who did Pops guard?
I don't know. I was just so into the game. You know what I mean?
You were just so excited?
Yeah, man. I was rolling.
Why was you so excited?
Cause man, I said it last year, man. You know
You
what I
said
mean?
what?
When I was saying Demarius Putman and them Lions last year, Demarius Putman and them Lions, and I was couldn't say the Lions too many times on here. You know what I mean? Now that core team from last year, Peter, Zaire, Tay, you know what I mean?
DJ.
Dorian, can I call him DJ? As a unit, man, to me,
What's up, Bryce?
they the best team in the county.
They the best. Oh, wow.
To me.
He just said Lithia the best basketball team
I
in
said the
country.
Mighty Mighty Lions.
I'm not saying that shit. So, do you agree with him?
Do I agree with what?
What he said, Lithia is the best basketball team in the county?
And I ain't talking about record-wise. Don't talk about record. Okay, I get it. Record.
I think that every time you play a county team is a chance to put the foot on your people's neck. Douglas County has had a stronghold in football, and they make a statement every time they do so. Play a county team.
Oh.
I think Alexander showed some slippage. And do I think they're the best team? I think it's questionable.
Oh, we got some questions. Wait a second. Prime time, DJ said Lithia
Lithia.
with crying, laughing emoji faces. Like, what are you smoking?
Hey, I said this last year about DC, didn't I? I was smoking last year too, huh? We got Coach of the Year. We got region players. People who said players
You
couldn't
did?
play.
You
Players
This
did.
man
couldn't play.
said, I'm DC down, but I got to give it to Alexander.
Hey, man, I said what I said. I repped DC last year and told y'all what it was going to be from the beginning of the season. And y'all laughed at me. Lithia the same way, man.
So Lithia going to the playoffs.
Coach Simmons going to get Coach of the Year. They going to go to the playoffs. Hey, man, as long as
You
they
want
play.
these people to put you off the show?
Hey, man, they can't put me off the show. Speaking my mind,
I don't
man.
think Lithia is the best team in the county. I do think with what Alexander does well, kind of favors Chapel Hill. The running gun, getting up and down the court. So if I had to it will be between those two. There's nothing they can do with CJ.
They tried the other day, though. They tried the other day, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Somebody said DC good at basketball, but I got to go with Alexander. Is Alexander the basketball school in the county?
Not since Braden. I mean, since Braden left, I don't think so.
So Braden made Alexander is what you're saying?
When they start,
I think they showing some slippage.
When they start winning championships,
They're not as dominant as they were with Braden.
When they start winning championships.
They won their one championship with Braden Lou, but they also had Noah Melson.
Mm-hmm.
They also had Blue.
Yep.
And
Who else did they have?
What they do last year?
They went to the ship.
I mean, they lost it, but I mean,
Well, what a foul count like what they had. Come on, bro.
hey man, I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I'm not saying I want them to win too, bro. What you mean?
You know,
I ain't saying I don't want them to win just because I say Lithia the best school in the county. I ain't
is
saying I don't
Lithia
like
the best school in basketball in the county to you guys?
I don't like
Please chime in on IG.
The only sport that Lithia dominates
YouTube.
is flag football.
You said a mouthful. And Twitter, let us know what's going on. Is Lithia the best basketball school or the best basketball team in the county? Because they beat Alexander.
But they ain't just beat Alexander. They
That's
beat
what I'm
New
saying.
Man, too.
What are you talking about? Oh, because they beat Alexander.
They beat Newman.
They beat Newman.
but
Newman
then, but hold on. You beat Alexander and Newman and then lose to Mount Zion?
I said the county. We ain't
And
talking
then
about.
lose to Rome?
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Oh, stop it.
It happens.
If you the best team in the county, you're not going to lose to Mount Zion, who you beat at State Farm Arena.
But that same argument can go with Alexander not the best team in the county if they losing to Lithia, who was losing to Mount Zion and Colonial Hills and everybody else.
And I would say, man, them last two games, Rome and Mount Zion, to me, Lithia didn't come out with the energy that they need to come out with.
Oh, they were
Somebody
tired.
said any team could lose on any given day in basketball.
I agree.
I agree with that because we
Come
just
on,
lost
Aaron.
one.
Talk about it, man.
That's sports, though.
Somebody else said they lost by one. Newman lost by one.
Lost
Is
by,
an L a L?
Lost by one to who?
To Lithia. Is an L a L?
Yeah.
Well, you going home with the L, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying the fashion. Okay, they lost by one, but the fashion, they came back and got that. And I mean, the first game, I felt
Some people feel like Lithia should have won both.
Right, I
both
felt
games
like
against
Lithia
Newman.
gave that game away, but Alexander.
why they lose the first game? Why they lose the first game?
But Newman gave the second game away, so you know what I mean. It is what it is. And I would say I think Newman has a great squad, also a good team, man. The boys can play. You know what I mean?
They got to come together as one though.
I'm gonna tell you in that Lithia and Newman game, second half, when Lithia beat him by one, right? Chris came out second half. He was sitting on the bench. You don't normally sit on the bench, Chris. You got a little lax, boy, and they came back and got you, man. Your team got a little lax, man. You should have been standing up. Go back and watch the film, man. You came out after halftime, you was sitting down. You know
So
what I
you
mean?
be watching film?
Hey, man, I watch all the film, man. I don't just come out here and talk.
My boy say he be watching film.
Yeah, man. That game was exciting, man. Them games was exciting, man. That Lithia and Newman game was an exciting game, man. It was an exciting game, man.
So you was rocking in
I
your
was
seat?
rocking back and forth. Ooh, ooh, oop here. What? Ooh. What? Good basketball, man. It was good basketball. Them teams
Once
good,
again,
man.
that call-in number is what?
44500-1605.
Call in, let us know what you think.
Yo.
Is Lithia Springs the best basketball team in the county?
We got one.
Caller, are you there?
Hello?
Caller, are you there? Caller,
Hello?
we can hear you, caller. Go ahead and talk to us. You live in the den.
Yo,
Caller. We can hear you, but can you hear us?
These folks gonna be mad with me, huh?
Why folks gonna be mad with you?
I don't know. That's the reaction I'm getting from you.
yo,
Yo, are you there, caller?
yeah, it's me, Alex.
This is who?
You heard me?
Alex.
It's shots, baby.
What's up, Shots? Go ahead and talk to us, baby.
Look, I miss y'all tonight. I had to do a photo shoot tonight, but I couldn't let tonight go and not call y'all and check on my guys, see how y'all doing.
Hey, man, we good, man. Do you hear the question that's posed, man? That Lithia is the best basketball
I
team?
didn't. Like I said, you said what?
They're saying Lithia is the best basketball team in the county.
Don't say they.
Oh,
Man, stop.
KY saying that, Shots.
This is blasphemous. Stop.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, cut it out.
Who the best team in the
Nah,
county,
that's-
Shots?
The best team in the county. You already know I'm gonna go with my team, but you know,
Who's this?
well, you know, I'm gonna say it like this: it's between us and the good guys.
So it's between Chapel and the good guys.
It's between Chapel and the good guys. You know, I gotta show some love to my to Alexander too.
If you can see KY face right now.
When he said the good guys, I'm like, okay, man, we still riding off the state championship and what they did last year. They're not the same team, man. No hate. They not.
They done showed me a little love because I've been shooting a lot for them this year. So they my second family. So I gotta throw them in there too.
I get it now. You done told
Yeah.
yourself. I get it now.
It's business relationship.
You're right,
Yeah.
man. You're right.
I gotta show some love
The
to
good
it too,
guys in
man.
Chapel Hill. I respect your word. See, I gotta help him out. That's my partner now, man. I can't. You just
Yes,
told me
sir.
what it was, man. I ain't gonna do that. You know. That's right.
Yes, sir.
We
But yeah, coach, I gotta go. I just wanted to call y'all, check in on y'all right
We
quick.
appreciate you for calling in, man. That boy Shots.
All right now. All right. All right.
So, Alexander girls, they're having a very quiet, good season. They're 13-7, just like the boys. They're 8-1 in the region, just like the boys. But the boys are in first, they're in second. Their only loss in region come to New Manchester girls. But they got a chance at redemption this Tuesday at home with the Cougars and the Cougar Crazies. That game starts at 6 o'clock. Last time it came down to the wire. People being ejected and all that other stuff. This time, can the Cougars finally get some get back against the Jags? Yesterday, Miss Nima was 26-17 against Chapel Hill. She's doing everything. Everything. She's at the top of the 1-3-1. She's getting a rebound. She's even pushing it on a break sometimes. She's handling the rock. What can Nima not do? And as a sophomore, is Nima one of the best young ladies that we've seen come through the county?
Woo. That's big time if you say it like
I don't
that.
know. Because you got to think about Jocelyn. Agency. I mean, just as of late.
Yeah.
Demira. Like, it's
Carissa.
some folks. We got to call them.
Carl, are you there?
Hello?
Carl, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead and talk to us, Carl. What's on your mind?
Hey man, honestly, I think Lithia might be up there.
Huh? They might be up
You
there.
know, I honestly I don't think Chapel that good.
You don't think Chapel that good?
Nah.
Really? So,
Mm-mm.
Lithia's better than Chapel is what you're saying.
I feel like on any given day, I think Lithia gives Chapel buckets.
So what's the attack you think? How does Lithia beat
Stop
Chapel?
five. Stop five. Simple as that.
So stop CJ and you beat Chapel?
Yeah. They don't really got no. You got number one. He cool, but he isn't as impactful as CJ, I would say.
So Christian McAllister
But
is
I feel
not
like-
as impactful as CJ. Christian stuffs the score sheet. Rebounds, assists,
He does.
steals, yes.
But CJ brings that momentum.
I agree with that. With the dunks. I agree with he bring the momentum.
So who on Lithia can stop CJ?
Hey man, we're not gonna do that. Who on Lithia can stop?
I'm just asking the question.
As a team.
But I could ask a question.
As a team,
Who on Lithia can
Listen,
stop CJ?
Look, man. Look, you stop them from running up and down the court. You ain't got to stop CJ, man. Hey, man, don't do that, man.
Exactly.
Don't put that man on the.
You stop them from running up and down. you got to think most of CJ's big highlight moment, most of the momentum come from fast breaks. You just got to minimize turnovers.
Okay, come on, coach, talk to us.
If I'm Lithia, I'm minimalizing turnovers. Hold on.
And please keep this as a team thing, because I'm saying Lithia as a team. It ain't who gonna stop.
But
CJ,
shit, the only
CJ
reason-
might get his.
The only reason Alexander couldn't run up and down the court is because the referee kept stopping the game because the clock.
Yeah, 17 times they stopped the
man.
game because of the clock.
Hey man, I just seen refs get paid.
Yeah.
Not seen it, but we know refs have gotten paid off of changing the game. So be quiet. Talking
So you
about
trying to say Lithia paid the refs?
So I ain't saying what. No, I'm saying if you crying about the refs,
Is that not
you
what he
ain't-
said?
No, if you crying about the refs, you ain't gonna never win to play the game. Stop crying about the refs. What would you tell your player if the ref crying? If the ref calling fouls and
17
they crying,
times.
what would you?
The
Man,
referee stopped the game
Hey,
because of
17
the clock.
times because of the shot clock.
And y'all gonna sit here and tell me y'all counted 17 times.
We watched
who
film.
did that? Y'all haters, man. Y'all some haters, man. Y'all some haters.
The
Y'all some haters, man.
same film you
Hey,
watch,
man,
we
hey,
watch.
man, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Say Pops didn't have a good game that game.
Pops didn't have a
Say
good
that
game.
I seen
Pops
y'all
didn't
up,
have a good
I seen y'all up there hanging y'all heads when they was going. I'm sitting over there rolling at y'all, hanging y'all. Look, one time I saw. Look, I'm getting up.
All right, I'm back.
I saw Slade,
All right.
coaching from behind the bench. I'm like, what's Slade at? Slade over there coaching from behind the bench.
Slade was coaching from behind the bench.
Come on, man.
Well, he was getting that water.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah,
I said,
he
where,
was-
I said,
he
where,
was.
I said, where he at? Nigga. Boy. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, DC got an underrated player too.
Who DC underrated player?
Double sticks, 11.
So you
I think
said
it's Caleb
Sticks.
Gilmore. Double sticks, yeah.
I think it's Streeter.
We ever
I think Streeter,
Streeter is too. Oh yeah, Chicago.
Streeter and
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
ear.
Yeah.
You said Streeter and who?
My ear.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 11
My
to 4,
ear
you know.
had the energy
Chicago
to
bring that
bring.
energy though. Streeter bring that energy.
Yep.
Streeter and my ear brought the energy Friday night.
That second unit tough.
I don't know
Hey,
the
but double
names.
sticks.
Number 4.
Saturday, double
Number
sticks
4.
dropped 31 against South
And number
Florida.
5.
Yeah.
He dropped 31 against South Florida.
Who did?
Double sticks dropped 31 against South Florida. Caleb Gilmore.
Yeah.
If y'all could get that one kid to make some layups, y'all probably would have been in the game against Chapel a little bit better.
Gavin.
I didn't say
Talking
no
about
names.
35?
You said the name.
Yeah. I mean, what you mean? What you mean? The kid, you said the kid who can make the layup. And the one I saw that was missing the layup down under that we needed was Gavin.
You said we.
We.
So you still a part of DC?
I mean, I don't have a dog in the fight, but I got the mighty Lions. I mean, you know,
What's up, QB Marcus?
I still rep DC. You know, I want DC.
That's
man.
all I got, man.
All right, we appreciate you for calling in.
Thank you, man. Hey,
Of course.
I would say with DC, right? The game I saw with Chapel, I get DC a win on that because what they lose by? What was the score?
Bruh.
They lost by what?
Come
Bruh.
on, man. Come on now.
Bruh, stop acting like you ain't used to coach. Man, what?
No, I'm
Stop.
saying.
What, you
I'm
want
saying,
symbolic wins?
Well, okay, I got it. So stop crying about the refs. If I can't have my stop crying about it, so what you want? Stop crying about the refs. If y'all stop crying about the refs for them good guys.
What I'm
you know
saying
what I mean?
is,
Stop crying
we're
about the
talking
refs.
about if Lithia was playing Chapel Hill, they said they got to stop them from going up and down the court. The only reason they stopped Alexander from going up and down the court is because of the clock
I
situation.
don't want to hear
And
that.
Lithia gonna get in that bomb 2-3 zone.
I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear
2-3
that,
zone,
man.
and
Let me ask you a
it's
question.
not bad. It's not hard to beat a 2-3.
Did Lithia beat Chapel last year? It ain't like we just
They was
saying-
1-1.
It ain't like we
They
just
was
saying-
1-1.
It ain't like we just saying
They were 1-1.
Lithia hasn't beaten Chapel Hill. We know.
But when the last time Lithia been to the playoffs?
Don't
I'll
ask me
wait.
that. We talking about a different
No,
team.
I'll wait.
We talking about a different team. I'm talking about this year's team, bro.
So this year's team going to the playoffs.
going to the playoffs. They DC last year. I just told you that.
They not DC last year.
The mighty line. Everybody thought DC last year was gonna suck, and I told y'all.
I think Coach Richards a better coach than Simmons, though.
Simmons. Look, Simmons he gonna get Coach of the Year this year because they're gonna make the playoffs and they're gonna make a deep run. As long as them boys play.
So he gonna get over Slate, who 8-1 in the region. He gonna get over the guy from Rome, who 8-1. He gonna get over Chris. Chris is what in the region? Chris is 6-3.
They gonna go on a run.
All I know is don't nobody in the county wants to see that team in the castle. That's all I know.
What team in the castle?
It's only one school that got a castle.
And what school is that?
Pace Academy.
What's up, Chris Rob? Hey, man. Anytime you want to call in or come into the show, brother, we got you.
We got one.
We got a caller. Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there?
Yeah, what's going on? Coach T in the building, man. What's up, KY?
Man, Coach
What's up,
T in
T?
the building. What's up, my
T?
boy?
Man, what's going on with y'all fellas, man? How we doing?
Go
you
ahead,
doing,
tell this
man?
man stop the cap, man.
Nah, ain't no cap.
You know, I definitely was trying to make appearances in today in the DN because I knew my boy KY was coming. But unfortunately, we had a little photo shoot with my little 6U team, so I couldn't make it today. But KY, it's good to see you on the tube, man,
How
and
you doing, brother?
and back, taking shots like you normally do.
Hey, man, it ain't hate. It's what I believe, sir. It's what I believe. You know it ain't no hate. It's
Oh
all
no,
love.
okay. No, oh man, I already know if anybody gonna keep it a buck, I know it's KY. So it's always definitely love, man. But I don't want to say stop the cap, man, because you speaking from your side of the spectrum. So you titled to your opinion, and we respect it.
Well, okay. So you tell me why you don't think Lithia is the best team in the county? And I mean, I know you're gonna be biased. You know what I mean? But
He's part of the good guys.
I don't want to hear that. He's
not.
he's-
I mean, most.
he has to be, what I mean, politically correct.
I'm gonna speak off on my behalf. I feel like Lithia is the best team in the county. I do not. I still feel like it still runs through us, and I'm not saying that from a biased lens. I'm just saying that from
Who is us? Who is us?
from us as in Alexander. I'm sorry, Alexander. So I just feel like from a consistent standpoint, I mean, we still the most consistent team when it comes to W's at that. And I feel like that game against Lithia was a recipe for disaster. Now, I'm not going to take anything from Lithia at all because them boys came to play. I feel like Coach Simmons had them well prepared and they came out with nothing to lose. They came out with energy. They was able to hit some shots, and it wasn't a good thing for us as far as the clock. I mean, I don't want to say that was an issue for why we lost the game, but in times of trying to get up and down and try to get, even when we maybe got a little momentum, it was hindered with the clock and the stoppage. So that kind of hurt us from kind of getting going. But, I felt like Lithia had a great game plan. I mean, they are a predominantly zone team. And I think if anybody know, as of right now, you live and die by the shots. And we didn't make shots. And they made some shots a little bit more than we did. And the physicality was a little one-sided at first until we matched it in the second half, and we just didn't have enough time. But I mean, that was a good game, well-coached team by Coach Simmons. And Lithia is definitely, I think they surprised a lot of people. I mean, you got to respect them because they got a chance to win any night they go out there and the ball is tipped off. So hats off to those guys.
Coach T, they 9-11.
Bro, that was real PC.
Yes, they 9-11, Coach T.
Okay, I mean they 9-11, but still at the end of the day, Coach, you got to tip the ball off. I feel like did they beat Chapel Hill? Was it Chapel Hill the other day? Correct?
No.
No, that was New Man.
No, Newman. I'm sorry, Newman. Again, like I say, it's easy to not take them serious because of the record, but at the end of the day, they got kids that want it just like everybody
They
else.
got
And I
good
think,
kids. I'm not saying
Yes.
they don't have good kids. I'm a fan of all those kids over there. Tay-Tay, Zaire, Baby G, Uriah, Peter, D-Jack, Jalen White. The list go on and on. Kevin. Those are some good kids that can play basketball. Why are they in the situations that they're in? At the end of the day, you got to look at everything. And if we're going to talk basketball, let's talk basketball. If a team is shooting your lights out, are you staying in a 2-3 zone? Rome
No, sir.
consistently shut their lights out, and they whooped up on them. 76-47.
Are we speaking? We still speaking on Lithia versus Rome?
Yes, 76-47
Oh.
on Friday. So you do the good that you're doing, beating Newman, beating Alexander. That is awesome. But then you come let down and lose to Mount Zion, and then you lose to Rome by 30?
I mean, I think those are, you got a legitimate point there. I think those are bad losses. But again, when you go against a Newman or you go against Alexander, you don't have, there's not many people picking you to win. So when you come in, you got a little bit more motivation. I don't want to say it's a championship game, but it's more of a game that they got circled to, make sure that everything, all eyes, all T's across the I's are dotted. So they had a little bit more energy for those games. And we came out, speaking on just our game and not seeing the Rome or any other game, we came out a little flat. I think we came out maybe underestimating them a little bit, being that, normally in the past we handle business there. And if you tip it off tomorrow, I feel like
you beat a team like Alexander and you beat a team like Newman, those are turning points in your season. As coaches, if we all are coaches, those are turning points. You don't come back and lose to Mount Zion. That shouldn't be a trap game for you. You go out and destroy them.
I agree with what you're saying.
No,
I said best team in the county. You going outside the county, and they struggle with Rome for some reason. I don't get it. I mean, I get what you're saying.
Let's go to the best team in the county. They are in a region with 2 teams in the county, sir.
I know it. And they
are behind them.
I
Somebody
agree.
just asked, why is everybody scared to play Chapel Hill? Yes, those county games are different, Chris. You are correct. Been there, done that. You are right. You are right. But you also got to play within this region. To be able to make the playoffs, you got to win those games.
They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna make the playoffs. I just told you they're gonna make the playoffs, and they're gonna make a run in the playoffs. All right.
It's the
as long as they don't see Rome, they got a shot.
It's the
Wrong?
It's the Lithia.
Right now for them, yes.
It's the Lithia wins against Newman and Alexander a testament to what they do, or it shows the weakness of what Alexander and Newman do? Because it looks like people
talk about it.
people who shoot the ball well beat the brakes off of Lithia.
Because you in a 2-3 and you don't change that.
And with the Newman, and I'm a Lithia fan, right? Mm-hmm. The Mighty Mighty Lion. But Josiah had a bad game also. You know what I mean? And we know what he's capable of. He just had that game I saw, he had a bad game.
Micah had 20-something points in the first half.
He's balling.
Micah Hines had 20-something points in the first half.
He's balling.
Micah is no longer a little brother right
Jermaine,
now.
little brother.
No. Micah the big brother.
He ain't the best Sanchez in the outside.
Micah the big brother.
Hey, man.
He is no
Jermaine
longer Jermaine's little
Hey,
brother.
man.
He his own man, and
That man
I've
dunking
been
that
seeing that little boy since he was about 4, 5.
Yes, sir.
So
Hey,
but
man,
that's the thing.
What'd you say,
That's the
Steve?
thing about Micah, though, not just, but, and I want to make sure I make my point about the Lithia Alexander game, but while we're speaking on Micah, he has been, I don't want to say he's been in the shadows of his brother, but if anybody who knows Micah within the county knows that he's been a hooper for a long time.
Yes, sir.
He's been one of the more underrated players, and it's still showing now to this day. I mean, he's grown so much just having a little bit more on his plate and being dependent on every night. But he's been ready for that challenge for a long time. It's just his opportunity finally came, and he's running with it.
Yeah.
So shout out to Micah, and what they're doing over there at Newman is definitely a great thing in their first year with coach. So hats off to him and the rest of those guys over there.
Get back to your point that you want to make, T.
No, so the Lithia game, like I said, I don't want to take anything away from them, but that was a perfect. Anybody knows the best way, I think, that you have a shot against us if you shoot the ball well, and you limit us from shooting the ball well, Tristan. And I think that we didn't shoot the ball well against Lithia. And we missed a lot of opportunities. And, of course, the momentum shifted to them a lot of times in the game. And I think they were just, like I said, they didn't have nothing to lose. They played as hard as they could. It was a one-win, winners-take-all type championship game for them. And that's why they treated it. And I feel like we came out a little lax at first. But at the end of the day, if you play that game 10 times, I still feel like we come out winning more than we lose in maybe, 8, 9 out of 10 times.
So you win again 9 out of 10 times. Okay.
Stop.
Coach Adrian.
I mean, that's just me.
Love you, Coach T. Love you, Coach T, but stop.
if you know that you're gonna play this team and you line it up in a series game that you're gonna play, this is just. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I really do feel like Lithia has a great team. I mean, I think we overlooked them. Yes, they got some pieces. So, I mean, I'll say a great team is a little stretched, but they have a team that can make a run. I don't want to say great. I'm just saying as far as players in the team, that game, I'm speaking on that game alone. They played the best game that I think anybody maybe seen them play all season long, and I haven't seen any other win. But they played as hard as they could, and it just was not our night. But like I said, I really do feel like
Alexander the best out of any team that you done seen play Alexander.
You say what was that again? What did you say, Coach?
Play Alexander the best out of any team you see played Alexander. Excuse me, the good guys.
This season?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. I think if you're looking back on it as far as just the caliber of loss compared to the losses that we have all season long, yes, it's probably the worst loss, but I don't want to say that they played us the best. I just felt like they came out and executed a little bit more than what we did in that game. And there was moments where we had a chance to, break it open or, get back in the game and take the lead, but, a couple shots didn't fall. So like I say, they played well. We didn't play good. And when we line it up on the next time, I think it'll be different.
We got another call coming in, Coach T, man. We appreciate you. Hey, we miss you up here, bro.
Hey, love you, bro.
Hey, bro, we miss you up here.
Yeah, appreciate y'all boys, man.
You hear me?
Hey, I'm gonna get in on y'all, man. Hey, I'm getting up there, man. I'm gonna get in on y'all guys, man. I miss being up there on the show with y'all, man. So I've been watching y'all continue to do y'all thing, man. But I'm gonna see y'all soon.
Be safe, bro. Be safe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that other caller still there, Dwayne? Okay. So,
boy, they calling in on you, boy. What you done started?
I don't know.
You started this nonsense.
I'm waiting for Coach Adrian to say what he got to say.
Hey, look, man.
He being shy.
Alexander, good team, man. I think but to me personally, like I said, they the best team in the county. When you match up team for team in the county, Chapel Hill, Douglas County, Alexander.
I'm going to put it out there.
Are we playing for county championships?
Hey, man, I wish it was like that, bro. I wish they stopped these lines. Just how many people in school? I wish they stopped that.
Us three up here say the same thing about middle school. Why are they only playing kids in the county? Why are you trying to put this in a bubble right now for the high school and we talk less about middle school?
Let's go, caller. You there, callers?
Got two.
Yeah,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. One person at a time, though, for me, all right? First caller. The person who said you
go first.
You go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
You see that one?
Hey, so how do you feel about Douglas County? How do y'all feel?
We feel like, I personally feel like Douglas County got kids that can play.
Yeah.
I think those kids are afraid to be themselves. Look at a kid like KK the other night. KK can straight ball. KK didn't take the open shots that KK normally should take. Right? And I don't know why that is. KK can flat out ball. I love KK. KK has to be more assertive. And I like the game plan that they had against Chapel. Was it a little bit too physical at times? It was. But they had a game plan.
Two.
What'd you say?
Number two.
Okay.
He was physical. The plan was to stop those two, 1 and 5. And I feel like 2 did a great job. He made the momentum shift for them.
Yeah.
He did. He really did.
And I would say for Douglas County, to me, man, all these kids, this is their
What's up, D-Man?
This is their first time playing varsity basketball. Because last year, I think they graduated so many seniors, man. They were senior heavy last year. So all these guys that's playing varsity basketball, right? This is their first time playing varsity basketball. So the continuity.
Everybody on that team. Everybody.
Okay.
AK was on that team last year, and he didn't play because it was 12
seniors, man.
They had
that's
67
crazy.
seniors on the team that only had 15. They had nothing but seniors last year.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So these guys who playing right now didn't.
So
go ahead.
So
Carl.
them being, so them being like be able to compete with those guys, I feel like they're doing a great job, and I feel like from here on out, they're gonna make a run. They're playing great.
So you
They're
think they're
playing
gonna
great
make a run?
together.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on 1 second for me. The other caller who's on there, talk to us.
Hello.
What's going on, sir?
Hey, I got a question. How you feel about Carl Gathers, C.J. Gathers at Chapel Hill?
CJ Gathers is an extreme talent. Extreme talent. He may be the best player in the county, right? One of the best players in the area. I think CJ Gathers is like no other. What you guys think about CJ?
I agree, man. He's an athlete, man. He gets up and down the court. Now, I don't agree with, like I say, don't try to hurt a player. If you're
Correct.
playing like that, I don't agree with it. Now, if you're playing hard and you give him a hard foul, I get it. You know what I mean? I can take that. But if the intention is to hurt a player, that's not what I'm with. You know what I mean? So, but from what I've heard, you play a little physical with him. He doesn't show up as much. But I see what Douglas County was trying to do. But like I say, if you were trying to intentionally hurt the player, then no. But C.J. Gathers he's a baller, man. He's a baller, true baller.
What you say, Coach West?
When I say I got to see the boy grow up, I got to really see him grow up.
You was one of his first basketball coaches, wasn't you?
I was. Before we even had gym time, I was coaching him in a cul-de-sac. He's definitely one of the most explosive in the county.
I agree.
The boy could play. He's special, and always been special. I can't wait to see what he does at the next level. And I enjoy watching him play now. So I definitely feel like I got him as my top player in the county.
Oh, so you take CJ over Pops?
I do.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. 100%.
Yeah, I agree too.
Whoa, CJ over Pops Dutson? First team All State?
Yeah.
I feel like Pops is second.
That kid at Alexander, I think his name Micah. Yeah, he's good too. He's up there. He's up there too.
Micah tough.
Micah can play.
Micah tough.
Guard, Micah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Micah tough.
Yeah, he killed.
But if anything, I'll throw Caleb Gilmore under that bus too. He's been playing well this season.
So he's better than
Y'all go
Zaire
look at
Finch?
his set.
He's better than Zaire Finch, you think? I think Zaire Finch is in the top 5. I think Tayshaun Buford is in the top 5. I think DJ, Delancey,
And-
Alexander,
No,
Micah
man,
Hines
no.
are in the top 10.
What?
I disagree. I disagree.
Delancey balling.
In the top 10?
Hey, I got another question.
He should be in the top 5.
Delancey?
Yeah. How you put Zaire and Tay in the top 5? Let's think about this.
Let's talk about it.
We got Pops. We got CJ. That's 2 spots already. We ain't talked about nothing else.
Micah.
How
about
Delancey.
Okay.
Like, what we talking about?
Who is Delancey?
DJ over
DJ Alexander.
DJ Alexander.
at Newman. So, what about Breon?
What's his number?
What about Christian McAllister?
And that's what I'm saying. You putting Zaire in the top 5. We ain't even got
top 10.
I don't even, to be honest, I don't even think Breon is top 10.
Breon not top 10?
Whoa. Breon is top 10.
Breon didn't even do nothing crazy against DC. He didn't want to take the physicality.
He been real.
That's one game. That's one game.
He been way
He
too
been
quiet.
real quiet this year.
Hey, I got another question though.
Yes, sir.
What you laughing at, man?
Cause y'all we getting into placements, man. I'm gonna stay out of the placements.
What's
man.
going on, Colin?
I see you, Trent. She say Breon is top 10.
Hello?
Caller, you there?
There's Mike Bruno out there.
Go ahead and cut that away. So, let's get back into these teams real quick because we don't have a whole lot of time left. It's been a very entertaining show so far. New Manchester boys, they are 13 and... Is that right? 13-4 overall. I guess that's right. They're 13-4 and 6-3 in a region, and they have a region clash coming up on Tuesday with Alexander. A region clash coming up on Tuesday. Like Norbert said, Tuesday, we got number 1 against number 3 in the region.
Don't get too excited. We ain't playing that game.
They may play on Monday.
On the MLK day, they not playing that game.
Listen, Trent just said Christian McAllister top 10 too. What the hell y'all talking about? She said Christian McAllister's top 10.
Who's
I
Christian
think so,
McAllister?
too.
I need to know the numbers, man.
Number 1 from Chapel Hill.
Okay.
So, but the girls over there at New Manchester, they're flying up on the radar again. They're 14-3. They're 8-0 in the region. The Queen of Hearts last night had 15-8, but the chef, Devin, had 26-2-2. The chef was cooking. If they let that chef cook, the chef gonna do his thing. What's up, Boom? So, once again, Chapel Hill boys are 14-5. They may be the best team in the county as far as record goes. They are. 14-5. The good guys are 13-7.
Hello?
4-1. Carl, are you there?
I'm here calling in, yeah.
Come on, talk to us, caller.
Man, I think you already know who this is, man.
Man, I don't know who it is. Talk to me.
This is Malik Rashid.
My boy Malik. Malik, I am. Talk
What
to
up,
us,
man? What up?
Talk to
Man,
us about
I
that game
heard-
the other day.
Oh, man. Game against Chapel. I feel like we came out pretty good.
That's it.
We was definitely physical with them.
That's y'all
They
word.
expected us to come out like that.
I didn't expect that at all.
What'd you say?
I didn't expect that at all.
Oh, yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? We had some talks in the locker room. We talked with our coach. We worked some out, and we switched our game plan. And we just went to work from there. Like, we believe in us. And I've been saying that. I've been believing in us. And I heard a couple of people who was in the top 10 about, like, Breon, Zaire Finch, and them. That I don't know what was up with that. And you had Delancey as well. Like, I don't know what was up with that. I had to strongly disagree with that.
Really?
What number
Yeah.
is Lance?
And we get to play them boys Saturday, and we play them on senior night as well.
Oh, do y'all?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So y'all get to play them on senior night. Y'all play them Saturday. New man
We
versus
play them
DC.
Saturday. We play them Saturday. That's one game, and we play them senior night. That's another game.
Y'all be careful because they say new man like to fight.
Man, we're not scared of them. I hope they watch it too. We're not.
He said new man like to fight. We got almost 300 people on Twitter right now.
Hey,
Man, we call they our new nickname is Bad Boy Pistons.
Oh, so y'all the bad boys?
You can definitely tell when the football team go in.
Don't get nobody hurt though.
No, we not getting nobody hurt. But you ain't finna just come in and just be like, oh, we finna blow them out or talk all that mess on social media and think it's finna be a pretty boy match.
But in order to be the Pistons, y'all got to improve that record. Y'all 6-12, 1-3 in the region. Y'all got a chance to make the playoffs.
Man, we finna win out. We finna win out the region. We ain't losing no more in the region.
So y'all gonna beat Westlake. Y'all gonna beat East
Yep.
Coweta. Y'all should beat
Yep.
Carrollton. Carrollton don't have nobody. Carrollton has nothing.
Nah.
Nothing.
Nah, Carrollton just got their guard back. Carrollton just got their point guard back.
Also, Cam came back.
Yeah, Cam came back.
He quit.
He can play.
He quit, then he come back. He quit, he come back. Y'all never know when Cam gonna play. Cam may not be on the team by the time y'all play him again.
Yeah.
Let's talk about y'all.
But no,
girls.
that's all. That's
Malik, let's talk
all
about
I
y'all
have to say,
girls,
man.
right?
I just want you to come see the show on Saturday though.
Malik, let's talk about y'all girls. They 1-4. We love Raven's game. Raven can ball.
Who, 11? I mean, 12?
Yeah, Raven can
Yeah,
ball,
she can play.
right?
Oh yeah, Raven. Yeah, she's solid.
What else are y'all missing over there for them girls, man?
No comment. No comment.
Understood. Man, I love Malik, man. I love Malik.
Love, man. You know I've been loving this show, man. I'm gonna let y'all know when I'm ready to commit as well too.
Okay. We'd love for you to do it right here.
Oh, I would love to do it as well.
So let's do it. Let's do
We
it.
got you. Let's do it. Thanks for calling in.
Have a
All right,
good
y'all
one, bro. Be safe.
All right.
Yep.
All right, go
Lithia
for it.
girls.
All right.
Lithia Springs girls are 2-14. They're 1-7 in the region. It's a lot going on.
I'm surprised they won. I'm impressed they won too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Caller, are you there?
Yeah.
Talk to us, caller.
Well, hearing from Malik, I just heard from Malik. He said, and y'all also said that New Man likes to fight and all that. I don't think DC is worried about that. Just watching them play Chapel Hill.
DC not worried about what?
New Manchester High School.
Also, DC ain't worried about New Man. DC not
DC's
worried about a 13-4 record compared to their 6-12 record.
DC is not worried about any team that's coming to them, actually.
So DC ain't worried
DC
about nothing.
Anybody, it seems like everybody hates DC for a reason.
It seems that way.
Nobody knows that.
I don't
Anybody
think
wants to
people
pop
hate
off on
at
DC.
all. I don't think people hate DC at all. I think people are enamored with their basketball players. I think they have a lot of talent, but I don't think no one hates DC.
I don't know. I can't agree with that.
Not after what y'all did last year, man. They don't hate DC, man. They can't hate DC,
LW
man.
is watching. What's up, LW? We miss you, LW.
He know it. He know it.
LW know what?
He know what it is. I said Lithia. He know what it is, man.
LW, he say Lithia better than
Lithia.
Alexander.
Man, that's right, man. I said DC was gonna do this last year, man. That's what I say, man. You can't take away from what DC did last year, man. So don't nobody disrespect DC. Can't disrespect DC, man. These boys, like
So
I
who's
say,
your top 5 right now? Give me your top 5 in the county.
why you trying to put me on the spot like that? Top 5. Lithia.
Lithia number 1.
Within the county.
Yeah.
Lithia number 1. Lithia and New Man, to me, I like both of them. Right there at the top.
So Lithia number 1,
As
New
a
Man
team,
number 2.
as a team. Alexander number 3.
Oh.
And then you can go how you want to go.
So where DC and Chapel at?
DC.
You are a hater.
Hey, man.
You are a
Hey,
hater.
man. They hate,
Why
man.
you hate no Chapel like that, man?
That ain't hate. I just don't have no love for them.
Trent say Chapel number 1 for sure.
Stop. Hey, they ain't want that smoke last year with DC. I don't care what you're talking about. They did not want that smoke last year. Didn't want it. No parts of it. No parts of it last year. But we can't talk about last year, man. That's over with. But that's my lineup, baby.
So who you got?
What?
Who your top 5?
Chapel Alexander, New Man.
Is it a question? Is a coin flip between DC and Lithia?
That's terrible.
Lithia. I got DC. Lithia.
DC then Lithia.
That's terrible.
Oh, you got Lithia last?
That's terrible.
Why you got Lithia last, bro?
Based off the records.
Drop y'all top 5 in the chat.
Drop yours,
I got
please.
Chapel Alexander, New Man,
Oh, you put Chapel
like-
Boy Alexander now?
because
Stop.
of their record. They're
Okay,
14-5.
So
They're
time
14 and
out.
5.
Time out. Okay. Are we going strictly off record? That's what we going off
That's
of?
what I'm going off of.
That's what you going off of.
Yeah.
That what you going off of? Record, right? I see that's what you going off of. Record.
I just feel
Okay.
like none of these teams can play against a team in the castle. Straight up.
He gonna judge everything by the team and the council.
Pretty much.
We see you, Big Fresher.
Well, I gave you mine, man.
Then I got New Man. Then I got Lithia. Then I got DC.
Lit-
Lithia's not at the bottom for me. Lithia can make a run. I'm not saying that they cannot. They can make a run. But it depends on who gonna show up
I can agree with
and
that.
what adjustments are gonna be made. Right? We run a little bit over. Hey, this has been a great show, but I want people to say what's on their mind, on their heart. Coach's Corner with KY.
Hey, man, I believe what I believe, man. You know what I mean?
What you believe, KY?
What I said, Lithia is what it is, man. I think Lithia
That
the best
drug.
team in the county.
Are bad.
In the county.
That's what he believed.
You know
Drugs
what I
are
mean?
bad.
In the county. I think they're the best team in the county.
Lithia's the best team in the county.
In the county.
And you saying that with your chest.
With my chest. I said it
I don't
last year.
think they
with
can beat Factory.
I said it last year with DC.
You say they can't be Factory.
I don't know.
See, we got jokes, man.
Factory cold now.
I know
Hey,
y'all.
you talking about-
I know.
Factory cold now.
I know they hate
Factory
on.
cold,
I
bro.
know they hate on Lithia, man. I know they hate on Lithia, man.
Factory scoring 70 points a game.
Yes.
That's 8th grade.
Okay. I get it.
Factory cold.
I get it. I get it.
He ain't watching film.
Shout out to them Knights. Go ahead.
That's it, man. You know what I mean? I said what I said. Lithia, you know what I mean? On top, it is what
Can
it
you
is.
get Chopper Hill some credit before you get off this mic?
Yeah, Chapel Hill can play. Chapel Hill can play. They
But
can
you
play.
got them last, bro.
I'm
And they
saying.
got the best record. You got them last.
I mean, who they playing? Who they playing? You tell me who they ain't play. Who
Chapel Hill has an
they,
impressive schedule.
Who they beat? I'm asking you. Who they
They
beat?
beat team from Florida. They beat team from New York. They beat what you call it, from Chicago.
Who in the region? Who in the region with them?
And their region is Carrollton.
Okay, this is what I'm asking you.
Come on.
What are they gonna do? We've been seeing this for how many years now? They gonna get there because they always gonna have the talent. They always they have the talent, but what they gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Why
They made an Elite 8 run, Final 4 run.
What they gonna do? We tired of seeing that. They been had the talent to do that, right?
Uh-huh.
All these years, right?
So what you saying the problem is?
What they gonna do? You tell me what the problem is. What they gonna do? They're pumping out talent. What they gonna do?
Somebody said New Man finna get the belt on Saturday.
Hey, I'm saying New Man is good, man. I put New Man right up there with Lithia. Because New Man has a good squad also, man.
Somebody said Chapel beat Grayson, then come talk to him. Ain't nobody gonna beat Grayson in state. Grayson is the Monstars. Let's just call it what it is.
I keep hearing West say every year. What's the school over there where CJ came from? That Kale, right? Was it Kale? What they gonna do against Kale? What
They
they gonna
gotta
do
play
against
Kale
Kale?
no more.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Who they got to go through? I need to know. Who they got to go through? What team you say they got to go through that's like a Kale or like, you know?
In 6A?
I mean, I don't know how they broke the
They
region.
Grayson?
Oh, they got
Milton?
to win it all. They got to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. What they gonna do? They've been doing it for the past what? How many years? When the last time Latham stopped coaching?
Latham stopped coaching
About
2 years ago?
2 to 3 years ago. But
Yeah.
finally, you know what I mean? They've been doing that the whole. What they gonna do? That's what I'm saying.
So what's the issue then? If they went from Latham to Artist,
You tell me.
Latham to Artist, right? And they still coming up short, Elite 8, Final 4, but those are still great runs, great years.
So
Shooting is the issue at Chapel Hill. We've known that for years. They haven't been consistent from as explosive as they've been. They have not been consistent shooting the ball.
get over. We need them to get over the hump, and they ain't been able. West Kid, what he say? They keep letting me down, let me down, let me down. What? They keep getting there. What they gonna do? That's why they at the bottom. What they gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I think this is the first year, the first time in a long time that it hasn't been so obvious who the best team in the county is. And because of that, I think some teams need to show, belt the ass. Like, I'm physically, mentally stronger, better than you. For a long time, at least for the last 2-3 years, it's been we run away from bad basketball, or we don't need to play certain time. We got to get better for the playoff run.
What's up, Blake?
At this point, it's time to get some of these kind of games back. Because some teams aren't as dominant as they used to be. Some teams really feel like.
So you said some teams. So you said Alexander
and Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill really don't play nobody.
Charlie said they don't play nobody in the region, but they have a great non-region.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Alexander do too.
Yes.
But when it comes to the county, one thing we know about Douglas County football, if they put a county school on that schedule, it's belt to ass. And we trying to score 70. Like that's what it looks like. And they gonna physically tell you, if you thinking about going to this school, you better think again. It used to be like that between Alexander, Chapel Hill, and the rest of the county.
And Lithia. But it's not like that no more.
But it's not. So at this point, it's no more running from bad basketball. It's because you just lost to bad basketball. You just lost to something that kids 6, 7 years old play 2-3 zone.
I'd agree with you. So I'm going to move on to what does Wesley have to say. You know he got something else to say. That wasn't it, people.
Hey, man. But Douglas kind of don't mind putting folks in jail, man. Y'all better tighten up at these schools. There was an incident in Douglas County. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something else. Y'all better check your children too now, cause some of these kids talk to grown folks like they grown and don't want to get dealt with like they grown.
Yeah.
So I advise all parents, talk with your kids, see what's going on with them. Cause if that comment was made to me, I'm gonna give you all you asking for. But as far, it's multiple situations. I know this probably gonna be the second time in the last 2 weeks it's gonna snow. It's something in the air. But Douglas County do not mind putting your behind them bars. So before you go acting up
make money.
Before you go acting up at these schools now, cause any type of fight, any type of situation, I want to say for every child there is a child endangerment charge.
You're correct. You're correct.
So just be mindful.
And you saying this based off of what happened?
Yeah.
Or whatever happened? Yeah. Okay.
It was a couple
of situations that happened. One, they got the squabbling all in the break room. Not the break room, but the concession stand area. One happened in the bleachers at DC. It's been a couple of situations.
Yeah.
Douglas County Sheriff's Department do not mind. They got legacy. Let me tell you, Douglasville got legacy arena to pay for. They got different streets that they trying to pay for. They do not mind putting you behind them bars.
They want that swap.
So please be on y'all best behavior.
Coach Ho, what's up, my boy?
Can I do one more thing, bro?
Go ahead.
Because last year when DC was about to win and you all still didn't believe that they was going to win, I did my little dance. I'm going to do this for Lithia, you know what I mean? Lithia going to come on through, baby, and do something, baby. Lithia going to come on through.
You was absolutely correct about DC. And every week I was like, I don't see it.
Exactly. The whole Douglas County was saying that.
So you think you're correct about Lithia there?
Fuck no.
Hey, man. Hey, look. I've been doing this a long time, right?
Uh-huh.
I've been doing this a long time also, as well as you, man. Lithia has a complete team that I see. Coming from a complete team, and if they play to a certain level with energy and that passion, just leave it on the floor.
They have a complete team against non-shooting teams.
Correct.
Pace Academy will put 120 on them.
Well, I'm talking about within the county. See, we keep going outside the county. That's
But
just-
what I'm saying,
within the county.
Alexander had a bad shooting day.
That's what I'm saying.
Alexander normally shoots the basketball.
Hey man, what makes you have a bad shooting day?
Getting out of rhythm with that dang old clock being stopped all the time.
Referees, you talking about?
Man,
What I
yes.
tell you, stop crying. Stop crying about them refs.
That'll take you out of rhythm, won't it?
if I can't dribble the ball up, like that's crazy.
Stop crying about them refs, man.
So, I'm going to say this to the players. Please play the game the right way.
Yes.
I understand hard fouls are going to happen. And coaches, there's nothing wrong with a hard foul. But to intentionally try to hurt somebody, that's taking it a little bit too far.
You think it was intentional?
I think they wanted to prove a point.
I don't think they were trying to hurt the kid.
I would hope not.
I don't think they were trying
I'm
to
not
hurt the
saying they were
kid.
trying to hurt him. I think they were trying to prove a point.
Man, see, this the issue. This the issue. I know we running out of time, but old school guys like, shit, I'm in unk status too now. But old school
Are you
guys,
up? You up now?
according to the bracket at 36, I turned 36 in 2 months, so I'm up after that. But we talk about 90s basketball and the physicality of it. That was not a malicious foul.
It
I'm
ain't,
not
it
saying
ain't like
it was.
they, it
I'm
ain't
not
like
saying
they
it was.
just took him out there. He hit the floor kind of, but it wasn't like they just took his legs out from under him or nothing like that. So I wouldn't say it was intentional. You know what I mean? So
I'm not saying it
No, I
was
know it, I know it.
intentional. What I'm saying is, would you want somebody to foul you like that? Because I know me. If you foul me like that, best believe your head better be on the swivel because it's coming back. And it's coming back that game. I'm not waiting. As a player, I'm not waiting. And my foul ain't going to be like your foul.
But I think that's the difference of us being outside back in the day, like paying 21. A foul,
ain't a foul.
yeah, like
You got to run into that pole. I'm going to put you into that pole one time.
Yeah.
You're going to have to meet that pole, but that's a whole other thing. But parents, man, you do better. I'm going to say this, and please hear me. Do better. We cannot endanger children at games. Do better. Things happen, yes. I've been a part of some things. I have. I have. But when you know better, you do better.
That's right.
So I'm challenging you guys to do better and let those kids finish their season. And let them finish on a run that they need to be on. And I hope this situation galvanizes those boys to become better brothers.
nah, I think they fractured. I think it's a separation thing. You could tell early on in the season because if one guy get to going, all of a sudden he won't see the ball no more. Another guy feel like, oh, it's my turn. So I think this season pretty much washed.
What you got to say? Go. No.
I was gonna say, well, if they put the ball in, what's Buddy's name? Adrian. Would it be Adrian?
Yes.
That's the
If
playmaker.
they put the ball in Adrian, but Chris, you know what I mean? Give Chris a little time, man. You know, Chris might see this, man. They put the ball in Adrian hand. He more of he's unselfish.
Yeah.
He's unselfish, man.
Everybody gonna touch it with.
Yeah, and then that'll help Josiah and Michael do more. You know, Michael gonna get his. That'll help Josiah get off some more too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, because I don't think Adrian would. He gonna make the best play.
Adrian gonna make the best basketball player. I would say that to somebody. If the ball went through Adrian, both of those two kids would get what they need to get.
Yeah.
They would get and they would get off.
If that makes sense.
They would get off. And that's just my personal opinion, my coaching opinion. But it's hard to be a coach. So I'm going to say to all you coaches out there, Coach Parks, Coach Holloman, Coach Artis, Coach A, Coach Dallas, Coach Slate, Coach Austin, Coach Chet, and I'm missing two, help me out, Coach Simmons and Coach Smith. I understand how hard it is. Y'all need to buckle down right now, watch some film, get these kids in the playoffs.
I don't think it's that hard. Like we making it seem like it's hard. What's hard is people know everything. That's what's hard.
Tell me about it.
The issue in the coaching community is nobody feels like they can be taught anything unless it's by a quote unquote guru of this, quote unquote this. They forget that the people in the trenches are the ones who's going through it, like the circuit. You guys went through the circuit for X amount of years. You have seen the newest of news, the most thought out, different philosophies there is. But because it wasn't the Nike circuit or you wasn't at North Carolina when Jordan was there, some folks act like they can't hear you. And that's going to be the issue. The county is going to make a major drop-off when all of the Atlanta Nets are out of the county.
Oh,
This is the last year of that. The talent level has dropped off since my class, the class that I came through with the Atlanta Nets. But you don't have that you don't have that in the community anymore, where you can come in and get that discipline that builds you up and tear you down and then build you up. You don't have that anymore. You know
Jeremiah
what I mean?
English is probably the last kid that'll come through the county that could say that they were a net.
So to me, the talent level has really, and I'm glad you said that, Wes, has dropped off since of last year, to me. And we still out there. Who you got? We got Pops still out there. Pops came through us, Zaire, that Lithia team.
The whole team.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's a difference, man. You don't have that, and I don't understand why they didn't. The county as a whole didn't support the Atlanta Nets more. You know what I mean?
They want to hate on it.
I'm just saying, man, because that's why you don't have that anymore, basketball-wise.
But they still got LSA. They still got the elite playmakers.
What the Atlanta Nets used to do to them?
Beat them.
Okay.
Beat them bad.
Okay.
Boys and girls, right?
Boys and girls.
Oh, okay.
And with the boys, like I say, you talking about Nike, but we didn't been in this tournaments. The same boys, and some of the boys that I was told couldn't play basketball or was shining in the AAU circuit with teams I put together, and you playing at every position. It's a good player. You know what I mean?
We played on Adidas circuit.
And then come back to the school saying that these boys can't play? For somebody to tell me that these boys can't play? Come on, man.
One thing that you got with the Nets is you got coached. You got developed. You got trained. Your IQ was going to be there. You know, you could look at all across the county. We could talk about from Braden Lou.
Shit, it's more than the county, it's the state. You had some at Woodward, you had some at Columbia, you had some all over.
Yeah. We had a boy at Hillgrove. Yeah. We got a boy at OTE right now. Shout out my nephew Akai. Yeah. We had Jeremiah Wilkerson, who's starting right now for the University of California.
Yes. One of my boys.
You know, we had Caleb Odom, who is right now playing football at Ole Miss.
One of my boys.
Can't no other non-shoe team say that they didn't have the talent that we didn't have because we developed it.
Who you said Braden Lou too, huh? You did say Braden Lou.
I did.
Because you raised Braden Lou coming up through there.
Nobody else could say that. Nobody. I'll put the record up against anybody. Let's talk about it. DeVille Dream, LSA, elite playmakers. We didn't chase dollars. We wanted to get you better. How much money was I charging kids to get in the gym?
Nothing.
Come on.
And come in the gym whenever you want to.
Come on. Let's play. Let's get better.
Right.
Let's go to school.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go to school.
So that's why I say, how you don't have keys to a gym right now, man, or something going on with people like, hey man, get these boys, man, and build the feeder program. I ain't never said, come on, man, where is this stuff at, man? That's why we losing it. In the
People don't believe. Man. People don't believe in me, but proof is in the pudding with me. I ain't got to argue my record.
You follow everybody outside the community. These folks, they don't really get, you know what I mean?
I'm entrenched in Douglasville, Lithia Springs, you know, but we got to get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. It's a good show. Very good show. Very entertaining. Thank you for the callers who called in. Appreciate you, Coach West.
Yeah, indeed, man.
Appreciate you, KY.
Ain't no thing, man. Y'all have a good one.
Is this just a pop-up or are you back?
I'm back, man. I'll be back.
We out this thing. Peace.